Ever heard the saying, it takes money to make money?
Sure have.
Well, today, we're diving deep into a family where success seems to be a genetic trait.
Okay.
The Musks.
Right.
You've probably heard of Elon.
Of course.
The one shooting for the stars with rockets and chicking up the car industry with electric vehicles.
Yeah.
But here's the kicker. His entire family is swimming in wealth.
Wow.
We're talking multiple millionaires, a whole network of businesses spanning tech, food, entertainment, you name it.
It's fascinating how we often zero in on these individual success stories,
Right.
like Elon's,
Yeah.
but the family context is so important. It's not just nature versus nurture, it's that special blend of both that creates these unique circumstances.
So let's unpack this Musk family fortune. We're going beyond the Elon headlines to uncover the stories of his mom,
Oh, okay.
dad, siblings, even cousins.
All right.
Trust me, you won't believe some of these twists and turns.
I'm all ears. From what I've gathered, this is a family that embraces risk,
Yeah.
doesn't shy away from challenges,
Right.
and isn't afraid to stumble along the way. That kind of environment can be a breeding ground for incredible success and some pretty interesting choices.
Case in point, Elon's mom,
Okay.
Maye Musk. Now, did you know she landed the cover of Sports Illustrated Swimsuit edition
Oh, wow.
at 74 years old?
No way.
Talk about breaking barriers.
Yeah.
Maye is a force of nature.
That's a powerful image.
Yeah.
Speaks volumes about her resilience and drive to defy expectations. But her success goes way beyond modeling. She's built a personal net worth estimated at $45 million.
From Time magazine to Vogue,
Right.
Maye has been gracing covers for decades. And she's not just a pretty face.
Yeah.
She's a registered dietitian with her own thriving practice.
Wow.
What's interesting is how she's diversified her income streams.
Oh, yeah?
5 properties,
Okay.
7 cars, including a Lamborghini,
Nice.
and even 2 luxury yachts.
That entrepreneurial spirit is key.
Yeah.
She didn't just ride the wave of her modeling career. She actively built multiple avenues for success. And I'm willing to bet that financial savvy played a huge role in supporting her children's early ventures.
Absolutely. Maye was instrumental in supporting Elon and his brother Kimbal's first company,
Okay.
Zip2,
Right.
back in the day. She even helped Kimbal when he was starting out in the culinary world.
Interesting.
Talk about a supportive mom.
It makes you wonder, would Elon and Kimbal have reached the same heights without that early backing from their mother? It's impossible to say for sure, but family dynamics definitely had a hand in shaping their trajectories.
Now, let's switch gears to Elon's dad,
Right.
Errol Musk.
Yeah.
He's a character straight out of a headline.
Okay.
A successful engineer and entrepreneur, but also known for making some, shall we say, unconventional choices.
The contrast between Errol and Elon is striking. Elon pushes the envelope in tech, while Errol represents a more traditional form of wealth.
Right.
Real estate, thoroughbred horses, a Bentley,
Wow.
even a Cessna aircraft.
And just like Maye, Errol provided crucial financial support to Elon and Kimbal's ventures.
Interesting.
He was the one who financed Zip2,
Right.
which was their first major stepping stone.
It's fascinating to see this pattern of intergenerational wealth transfer and support within the Musk family.
Yeah.
It's not just about inheriting money.
Right.
It's about access to capital networks and mentorship, all of which can supercharge entrepreneurial success.
But let's be real.
Okay.
The relationship between Elon and Errol is well complicated.
Right.
Despite their differences and the family drama that's been splashed across the tabloids, Elon acknowledges his dad's influence on his entrepreneurial spirit.
Family dynamics are rarely simple. It's a reminder that even in families with extraordinary success, there are often underlying complexities and challenges.
Now, let's shine the spotlight on the lesser-known Musk brother,
Okay.
Kimbal.
Yeah.
He's got his own impressive success story, but he took a very different path from Elon.
What's interesting about Kimbal is that he went from co-founding Zip2 with Elon
Right.
to becoming a chef
Okay.
and opening a chain of successful restaurants. It shows a willingness to explore passions outside the family's traditional focus on tech.
And just like Elon invested in tech, Kimbal put his resources into sustainable food ventures, like Square Roots, an urban farming company. His net worth is estimated to be around $720 million.
It highlights a key theme. The Musk family doesn't limit themselves to one lane.
Right.
They diversify their investments, branching out into different industries.
Yeah.
From software to food to renewable energy.
Right.
It's a strategic approach to building and preserving wealth.
But it hasn't all been smooth sailing for Kimbal.
No.
Remember that SEC investigation into potential insider trading?
Oh, right.
That definitely added a layer of real-life drama to the story.
It's a reminder that legal and ethical challenges can arise even with great success.
Yeah.
It's important to consider the potential downsides and risks that come with wealth and influence.
So far, we've got Maye,
Okay.
my model and dietitian, Errol, the engineer with a flair for the dramatic, and Kimbal, the chef turned sustainable food entrepreneur.
Okay.
Ready for another Musk sibling.
Hit me with it. I'm curious to see just how far this family tree branches out.
Next up is Tosca Musk,
Okay.
often considered the forgotten sibling.
Right.
But she's quietly building her own empire in the entertainment world.
That's what's so intriguing about the Musk family. They defy easy categorization.
Yeah.
They're not just tech moguls.
Right.
They have diverse interests and are making their mark in various fields. They're not afraid to step outside of the expected.
Tosca co-founded Passionflix,
Oh, okay.
a streaming platform dedicated to romance content. She's also produced numerous films and TV series. And get this,
Yeah.
her estimated net worth is around $170 million.
It's interesting how Tosca leveraged her family connections to launch her career.
Yeah.
Remember, Elon was an executive producer on one of her early films. Family networks can be incredibly valuable, especially in industries like entertainment.
It's amazing how each sibling has carved their own path to success.
Yeah.
They're all connected, but their individual stories are unique and fascinating.
It speaks to the power of that entrepreneurial spirit.
Right.
Even within a family already known for its business acumen, they're not just resting on their laurels,
Yeah.
they're actively building their own legacies.
Now buckle up, we're about to meet some Musk cousins.
Okay.
This is where the family tree gets even more interesting.
I'm hooked. I'm always fascinated by how family ties can lead to business collaborations and shared success.
Meet Lyndon and Peter Rive,
Okay.
Elon's cousins.
Mm-hmm.
These two made a splash in the solar energy industry.
Right.
Lyndon co-founded Solar City,
Uh-huh.
which became a major player in residential solar installation across the U.S.
This highlights a crucial element of the Musk family's success.
Yeah.
Their ability to spot emerging trends and capitalize on them.
Right.
Solar energy was a burgeoning industry, and they were right there at the forefront.
And here's the connection to Elon. His company, Tesla,
Uh-huh.
ended up acquiring Solar City,
Oh, wow.
solidifying the family's influence in the renewable energy sector.
Wow.
Talk about keeping it in the family.
This acquisition wasn't just a family favor, though. It
Yeah.
was a strategic move for Tesla.
Yeah.
It allowed them to vertically integrate their business, offering solar panels and energy storage solutions alongside their electric vehicles. It's a brilliant example of synergy and long-term vision.
Lyndon's estimated to be worth around $100 million after the Tesla acquisition. He stepped down from Solar City to focus on family and explore new ventures.
Right.
What a life.
It's a good reminder that success isn't just about financial wealth.
Yeah.
It's about personal fulfillment and prioritizing what truly matters.
Right.
Now, we've covered Elon's parents, siblings, and cousins, but what about the women who were romantically linked to Elon?
That's a great point. It's not just about blood relatives.
Right.
It's about the extended network of relationships and how they contribute to the Musk family saga.
This is where things get even more interesting.
Yeah.
It adds another layer to the whole story.
Let's start with Justine Musk,
Okay.
Elon's first wife. She's a successful author and blogger,
Right.
and she received a significant financial settlement in their divorce.
It's important to remember that these women are accomplished individuals in their own right,
Yeah.
independent of their connection to Elon.
Right.
They have their own careers, ambitions, and contributions to the world.
Next, we have Tallulah Riley,
Okay.
an actress who was married to Elon twice.
Oh.
Talk about a whirlwind romance.
Yeah.
She's estimated to be worth around $40 million, including the settlements from her two divorces.
This raises an interesting point.
Yeah.
Divorce settlements can significantly reshape the financial landscape of a family,
Yeah.
especially one as wealthy as the Musks.
And finally, we have Grimes,
Okay.
a musician and visual artist who had a very public, and shall we say, unconventional relationship with Elon.
Right.
They share 3 children, and Grimes is estimated to be worth around $12 million.
What's fascinating about Grimes is that she represents a very different type of wealth and success compared to the more traditional business ventures of the Musk family. She's an artist, a creative force, and that adds a unique dimension to the family's overall story.
It's amazing to see how the Musk family's wealth and influence extend beyond immediate family. To partners and even former partners.
It's a reminder that wealth creates its own ecosystem with ripple effects that touch everyone within its orbit.
Okay, so we've explored the branches of the family tree, but I know you're probably thinking, enough about the family, let's talk about Elon. So let's bring it back to the man at the center of it all.
Okay.
The billionaire who seems to defy all expectations. Elon Musk.
He's become a global icon, representing both the promise and the potential pitfalls of extreme wealth and technological innovation. His story is undeniably captivating.
Elon's journey is like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. From struggling entrepreneur to the world's richest person, founding companies like PayPal, SpaceX, and Tesla.
His vision is extraordinary. Colonizing Mars, revolutionizing transportation. Even merging human consciousness with AI.
Wow.
It's a heady mix of scientific ambition and, let's be honest, a dash of science fiction.
And let's not forget his real estate portfolio. Multiple Bel Air mansions, including one he transformed into a private school for his children. And a private jet collection that includes a Gulfstream G650 he uses for trips between California and Texas.
His lifestyle choices reflect a certain level of extravagance, but they also highlight the unique challenges and opportunities that come with extreme wealth. How do you manage a fortune of that magnitude while staying grounded and focused on your goals? It's a question many billionaires grapple with.
It's mind-boggling to think about the scale of Elon's success and the impact he's having on the world. He's a true outlier.
But it's crucial to remember that even Elon's success is built on a foundation laid by his family. Their support, their shared entrepreneurial spirit, their willingness to take risks. These factors played a significant role in his journey.
So there you have it, the Musk family fortune. A captivating saga of ambition, innovation, wealth, and, well, a healthy dose of drama.
It's a reminder that behind every great fortune, there's often a complex and fascinating family story, one that shaped the individuals and their path to success. It really makes you think, doesn't it? The Musk family is a prime example of how wealth and ambition can be passed down through generations. It's like watching a real-life dynasty unfold.
You're right. It makes you wonder, what does this all mean for us? Is it inspiring? Intimidating? Maybe a little bit of both. What do you think?
It's definitely a mix. On one hand, it's inspiring to see a family so driven and successful, pushing boundaries in so many different fields, from space exploration to sustainable food. It shows you what's possible when you combine talent, hard work, and a willingness to take risks.
It's true. They're not afraid to fail. And that seems like a huge part of their success. They're constantly pushing themselves and each other to innovate and create. But on the other hand, it can be a little intimidating. The scale of their wealth and influence is just mind-boggling. It makes you wonder if the average person even has a chance to compete in a world where families like the Musks are setting the rules.
That's a valid concern. The Musk family story definitely highlights the growing gap between the ultra-wealthy and everyone else. It raises important questions about economic inequality and access to opportunity. Do you think their wealth gives them an unfair advantage?
Well, it's certainly a complex issue. The Musk family had the financial resources to back their children's ventures and the connections to open doors that wouldn't have been available to others. That kind of advantage can make a huge difference.
Absolutely. It's like they're playing the game of life on easy mode while most of us are stuck on hard.
It's a great analogy. But even with those advantages, they still had to put in the work and make smart decisions to reach their level of success. They haven't just been handed everything.
That's true. They're not just trust fund kids blowing their inheritance. They're building businesses, creating jobs, pushing the boundaries of technology. They're actively contributing to the world.
And let's not forget, they've faced setbacks and failures along the way. It hasn't all been easy for them. They've had to overcome challenges and learn from their mistakes, just like anyone else.
You're right. Remember that SEC investigation with Kimbal?
Right.
That was a major hurdle. But he seems to have come out stronger on the other side.
Exactly. And Elon has had his fair share of controversies and setbacks too, but they both just keep pushing forward, driven by their ambition and vision. It's that resilience and determination that seems to set them apart.
Yeah.
They don't give up easily, and they never stop striving for bigger and better things.
Do you think that drive is something you can learn, or are you just born with it?
It's a fascinating question. Clearly, there's a strong entrepreneurial spirit that runs through the Musk family, but it's also about the environment they were raised in. They were encouraged to take risks, to innovate.
To believe that anything is possible.
Right.
That kind of upbringing can be incredibly powerful.
And the access to resources and connections that wealth provides can't be discounted.
Exactly. The Musk family had the financial cushion to support their children's ventures and the network to open doors that wouldn't have been accessible to others.
So what can we learn from the Musk family? Is it all about genetics and upbringing, or is there something more at play?
I think it's a combination of factors. They certainly had advantages that most people don't, but they also had the drive and determination to make the most of those advantages. They weren't content to just sit back and coast on their family's wealth.
So even if we don't have billions in the bank, are there lessons we can take away from their story?
Absolutely. I think there are lessons here for everyone, even if we're not launching rockets or building electric car empires. It's about cultivating a growth mindset, a willingness to push boundaries and challenge the status quo. It's about thinking bigger, setting bolder goals, and not being afraid to stumble along the way.
I love that. It's about embracing those failures as learning experiences and using them to fuel your next big idea. It's like, even if we can't replicate their exact path, can we adopt some of their core principles? You know, things like boldness, resilience, a thirst for knowledge, and a belief in the power of collaboration.
I think that's the key takeaway here. The Musk family story is both fascinating and inspiring. They've shown us that even seemingly impossible things can be achieved with the right mindset and a lot of grit.
So as we continue this deep dive into the Musk family fortune, what else do you find particularly fascinating about their journey?
You know, as we've been unpacking this whole Musk family saga, there's one thing that keeps coming back to me.
What's that?
It's not just about the money.
Right.
It's about their mindset.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
There's definitely a Musk way of thinking, isn't there?
Right.
Like a shared set of values or beliefs that drive them.
Exactly. It's this blend of relentless ambition, a tolerance for risk, and a deep-seated belief in their ability to solve big problems. It's almost like a family superpower. Okay,
so what does that mean for the rest of us? Can we learn anything from the Musk family?
Yeah.
Even if we don't have billions stashed away?
I think there are absolutely lessons to be learned here, even if we're not launching rockets or building electric car empires.
Right.
It's about cultivating that growth mindset, that willingness to push boundaries and challenge the status quo.
I like that.
Yeah.
So it's not just about dreaming big,
right,
but being bolder in our goals, and not letting the fear of failure hold us back.
Exactly.
Right.
And it's also about recognizing the power of community and support.
Okay.
The Musk family has each other's backs. They invest in each other's ideas.
Right.
They celebrate each other's successes.
Yeah.
That kind of network can be incredibly powerful, even on a smaller scale.
So maybe it's not about replicating their exact path,
right,
but rather adopting some of their core principles. That boldness, resilience, a thirst for knowledge, and a belief in the power of collaboration.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
The Musk family story is both fascinating and inspiring.
Right.
They've shown us what's possible when you combine talent, hard work, and a supportive network.
Right.
But it also reminds us that success isn't just about individual brilliance.
Right.
It's often about the family, the community, and the context that shape our journeys.
It's like they've taken the saying, "It takes a village," and applied it to achieving groundbreaking success.
Right.
Not just raising a child.
Yes. That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Their story highlights the interconnectedness of success, how our individual achievements are often influenced and amplified by the people around us.
Well, as we wrap up this deep dive into the Musk family fortune, I'm left with a sense of awe and a renewed sense of possibility. They've shown us that even the seemingly impossible can be achieved with the right mindset and a whole lot of grit.
It's inspiring, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Their story is a testament to human ingenuity and the power of unwavering determination. And it leaves me with a final thought for our listeners. What's your family superpower? What unique blend of talents, values, and experiences do you bring to the table?
Right.
And how can you leverage those strengths to achieve your own version of success, whatever that may look like for you?
That's a great question to ponder. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the Musk family fortune.
Of course.
We hope you learned something new, gained a fresh perspective, and maybe even sparked a bit of inspiration along the way.
Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing those boundaries.